you know that I'm not at a good place. Yeah, but the whole world is expecting you to
be strong.
Yeah, to be strong. There's the expectation of the world and who you are exactly. How do you balance that, and just to make sure that you don't lose it in the middle of that?
Even if I go challenges, I always remind myself, if you come to me at your age, I have something for you.
Yeah,
I have to be strong for you. Like even my children.
Yeah.
If they come when they are beaten up by life, I won't tell them I'm crying. I should keep my things aside and just stand up strong. Yeah, I know. I start today for them because I love, like, God always give you the strength to move on and maybe for others to be encouraged by what you have.
Yeah.
Grow isn't loud. It's steady, intentional, and personal. And at Grow with Patriciah Alex, we make space for it. With Patriciah Alex as the host and the co-host Rachel Kahugu. This isn't just a talk, it's transformation. Real stories, real lessons, real growth. Every Wednesday at 7 p.m., your next breakthrough begins here. Tap subscribe and let's grow with Patriciah Alex.
Okay.
Like if you meet my 10-year-old child, his biggest problem is how he's going to celebrate his birthday. Serious?
Yeah.
You can't help it. you just tell him it's possible.
Yeah.
I just want he'll tell me how he wants his friends, how he wants a cake. That's his big problem.
Yeah.
For you, what will you tell him?
As soon as I'm sort to
This
is a very tiny problem. I will sort you to malizane na wewe. I have things I need to think about.
That is how we see you.
Yeah.
When everybody is coming to me, I see them like you're always like below me.
Yeah.
You are younger than me, so your problem is just tiny.
Yeah. Makes a lot of sense.
I know.
Makes a lot of sense. Now, how can the church help people who are, or the people in the church? Tunaweza saidianaje? If I know, a friend of mine, ama mtu mwenye yuko kwa kanisa yetu, they're going through some challenges or wako kwa season ya identity crisis. How can I, as a believer, be able to help them?
Number one, make sure people don't drain you, because they can really drain you. Okay. And do what you can. You are not their God. Let these people look upon God. After that, if it's a problem that you can solve, just help where you don't do their problems. And always remember, it's not their emergency is not your problem. So always be on, like, guard your heart not to be broken by anyone. Do what you can. Always do what you can. Yeah. And don't let anyone hang on your faith. Let them hang on God's faith.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That's interesting, because you never think of that.
People
can never.
No, there are people who depend on you until they drain you, until they leave you down and they wake up. So let nobody drain you by what they're doing, or by their problems.
Yeah. Okay. We talked about mental health some time back.
Yeah.
Yes.
I remember.
Mental health na identity crisis. Are they related in any way?
Not really. Because a mental health, it's when you are pushed, like you are becoming sick. But the crisis is just like comparing. It's just like getting into another place that you had not planned. So those are very two. Mental health is a sickness, but crisis is like they're not very closely related.
Yeah. And how do you differentiate? Because now we've known that in the identity crisis too,
sure.
Like mental health.
So
iko sawa.
Yeah.
So how do you differentiate the identity crisis and me progressing in life? Najua no, this is progress na niko sawa nayo.
I think you never be very you never be perfectly okay with life.
Na vile tunatakanga kufika
wapi
mahali
hakuna rais kama hiyo by the way.
Sina kitu inanisumbua.
Wapi
financially ni sawa. Story education iko sawa. Familia check.
Life is like, what do I compare life with? It's like having you never be okay, like okay unless you die. Hakuna wakati utapata pesa useme sasa nimetosheka, because the more you have the more you want. Hakuna wakati sasa ukioga leo uogi afternoon is it okay? Si umengala, si umeoga, si umejitayarisha. Then imagine hata ukirudi kwa kio ni kama kujiangalia kwa kio by the way. Can it be enough to check on yourself? On the mirror. You keep checking every time. So this life is like that. It's a very continuous thing. You always want to do better. You always want to grow. You always want to improve your capacity. You always want to go to another level. Even me kuna time nilikuwa nafikiria siku ile nitajenga, nitafika wapi? You always want to do better. Every time. Every time. Hakunaga perfect thing. Hakunaga. Usigoja.
Okay. Sasa, now that you've mentioned that, and as you said, mtu nika unakwanga ukingoja like the day life will be perfectly fine.
Hakuna.
But sasa, how do you train yourself to be contented with what you have?
Every day, like you have fought to it. You have done your best in a day. Be contented and God. I don't think what you and most of the times you always find you haven't done enough every day. Like even if you are very tired, you could have done something else. Be happy you have done up to where you are. Wait for tomorrow. Just go a day at a time.
Usichoshe pia sana.
Usichoshe, life haiendi mahali. Iko tu.
Never had anyone say that.
Nenda wapi?
Okay.
Ni kama kuna watu wanafikiria can you put 2 dresses?
Put on 2 dresses? No.
Si kuna nguo mingi sana. Mbona uvai 2? Mbona ukuli lunch 2? Mbona uvai viatu 2?
Au drive gari 2 pamoja.
Hata vitanda. Hizi lala 2. Be contented. What you have today and what you are today is at your best. Wait for tomorrow patiently.
Okay. You reminded me of a certain post niliona, and it said, if today you only had 40%, it's a good day, and you gave the 40% only, you did your best.
You did your best.
In a mancha, you give 100%. So si judge for that.
No. Life mpole. Just move slowly. Like a day at a time. Sasa kama tuseme kama ni mtoto wa 2 years, wataka kuwe 5. Nizo miaka 3 utatoa what I can't even understand what sometimes we think. We'd rather be contented with today where it is, how it is.
Oh, perfect. Also, I saw someone else say, I usually relate sana to posts and nikisikiza watu wakiongea. So pia niliona certain post that was saying that if all you did today was to show up, sometimes that is enough. Sometimes
that's very true.
You're depressed, life is not moving. If all you did was show up, you did not commit suicide, you showed up and nokalala journey and you tried again tomorrow, you did your best. Don't judge yourself.
Sure. I always think like the media give you a lot of pressure. If you come to the crowd and live with where we are, I think the media doesn't disturb me. I even don't care about what we are doing. I care where I am today, what I'm doing because I'm doing at my best. I'm not doing for anyone. I'm doing for myself what I can today. So I don't think there is anyone I can compare myself with. No?
That's great.
No?
That's great.
There's no one thinking like me. There's no one doing like me. And there's no one planning like me. Just live your life. And I always tell the young people, why do you have to do like somebody else? Imagine if we were dressed the same, it would be very boring.
Boring.
Very, very. I think it's good you think you. Yeah.
Okay. You know, that has reminded me. So why I'm relating sana with what you're saying. Ikona time mimi nilikuwa na a lot of pressure. And I know, so labda mtasikia tukimention him sana. We have someone called me son here. Okay? So there's a time I had shared with him, and najua kuna time I was working with a to-do list. I had pressure of wanting everything to work. Like I think sasa hapo mimi ndo nilikuwa top of the identity crisis class. I needed everything because kuna vile nilikuwa nataka life ikue. So I was working with a to-do list. In the morning I wake up, write everything that I want with time. I'm telling you, ukinimes na 30 minutes tutakosana na wewe vibaya sana. Cause unaribu schedule yangu. You know, this is how I want, because I have a meeting at 12. I have another one at 12:30. I need to be eating at this time for 15 minutes, and then I'll be done. And
what one is that? You see, like life, let it flow. I've always told you that. Let things land by themselves, and don't rely so much on your mind. Depend on God. It's very good to be organized. It's very good to keep time, but this life haisamei mtu. Kama ni late. Kama ni lunch, kuna hata mtu ana. So thank God you have planned to have. Siko sometimes back. Siko napanga lunch. Si hata sina. So I think let life flow. Like let things just flow. Be organized, plan, and have something to check on. But let's not hang on our thinking. No.
Usijipe pressure.
Well noted.
Because sometimes quite too free. So sometimes you can really pressure yourself, and you know things will not work out. And I think inatufanya tunakuwa na mental health issues hata, because you're expecting so much, alafu you're getting the bare minimum. Unafikiria you're not doing your best, but you're doing your best.
You're doing at your level your best. And sometimes hata sisi tuseme kama sisi kasa mimi tuseme nataka kwenda tao, alafu nikitoka hapa gari yangu itoboke mguu, who's fault?
No, utablame nani?
Sintakuja gari iwekwe mguu. So at times let's wait life to flow easily, patiently. It's not easy to be patient, but try. Na hakuna mahali life inaenda. Live a day at a time. Hakuna mahali future umekibisha. No.
Okay. What are the signs? What do you look at for you to realize that sasa nimeenda sana, I need help, probably counseling, I need to talk to someone? How do you know that life imekufikisha sasa mahali you've struggled with identity crisis, sasa umepotea hata ujue unatakana kwa ukifanya nini at what point, so unakaa on airplane mode? How do you know that now I actually need help?
Myself, I'm really funny. When I get so tired, I want to scream.
Me and you both.
When I want to scream, and tears start rolling, I'm like, I need somebody to talk to.
Do you always get somebody to talk to?
Yeah, I always have people.
Okay.
I've number of, because always when you're getting tired, I'm getting tired at a particular thing, not everything. It's a wall I've hit for something. Maybe financially I've hit a wall. I have somebody to talk on finances. If it's children, I have somebody to talk about my children. If every life you make box kila mtu kuna ile role huyo mtu anachezaga. And I also have a therapist who now removes everything, and he knows from my childhood to now. So every once in a while, he speaks to me, and I am able to cry out, speak, and remain sober.
Did you tuongelea story ya therapy hapa siku moja? You know, I think it's now that people are beginning to embrace therapy.
Wow, I've done that for years.
For years. You know, kitambo hata mimi mwenyewe, I used to think therapy. Unless umefika place unataka
the childhood trauma. No. I think because I've done counseling, I knew about therapy like 2019.
Okay.
Since then, I've been doing therapy throughout.
Okay.
So there is no much time I have so much baggage. Yeah.
Okay. How much has that helped? Would you advise people to get therapists?
Counselors and therapy. That's a must. You can't move on without.
That's very interesting.
You can't move on without a counselor and a therapist.
Okay.
You'll be stuck in life.
Yeah.
Because your childhood trauma still drains you.
Yeah.
If you haven't gone through therapy. And counseling is just everyday's life.
Yeah.
Like the way you are tired and you are not sure why you are tired. You need a counselor to make you move on.
Yeah. You know, sometimes you're in spaces and maybe just a me conversation. Sometimes you're in spaces umechoka. Hatojui umechoka kwa nini. But you're tired.
You need a counselor.
So yeah.
Professional.
Noted. Now, for the people who've had this conversation now, wanajua they're in a space where they are in identity crisis. Are these people fit to be in relationships like marriages or even courtship that is leading to marriage? Does that affect the relation? And if at a friendships, ukiwa in identity crisis, does it affect your relationships in any way?
It really affects because you are easily agad. You are provoked by anything. So if you are in a crisis or if you feel like you are stuck, you need a counselor so that you move on. You're able to identify why you are confused, why you are so tired, why you are in difficult life. You feel like you are not moving. Sometimes not anything is not moving. Sometimes it's just you need to talk to someone, and especially men.
Yes, please.
Yes.
Why don't men ever speak out?
I
when they're
don't
not okay?
know. I think they were told to keep quiet, and they kept quiet forever.
Yeah. Maybe tutaona kama tutaongelesha editor wetu vizuri so that on the
being a guy.
Yeah. That's very important.
Yeah.
And also, there's a conversation that we had with Pastor Alex. Maybe you can also put the link on the description box, our editor, so that people can see we're talking about men's mental health and why that is important. But also very soon, please, our director and our editor and the whole team, please help us one day we'll have a man here, so that we can talk about that and see why that is important.
Why men keep quiet?
Because why do you keep quiet? Because women talk. Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness. We can talk the whole day and not finish the topic.
Let me have a friend. I talk to her. Mpaka kuna siku aliniambia, ritual, lala sasa. I think hiyo ni ya kulala uamke ukiwa sawa. Hiyo si ya kunironjea.
Yeah, guys can talk
because ladies, I think we talk. We talk. And that is why utawaipata sasa ati tuko mahali uko depressed. It's because we speak a lot. So I think that really helps. Yeah, that really helps.
You can imagine the woman who helped me when I wasn't feeling well, and she just realized I'm not okay because I'm not fed well, and she talked about it. And there were men there, and they wouldn't even mention about it, and I'm sure they knew it.
But wangesema,
imagine hata hawezi kusaidia. Anaweza kute mguu imevunjika, asaidie mguu wa gari, lakini si wewe. Ama kute unachapwa, asaidie vita itokano, lakini si life yako. Hata hawezi kuuliza hiyo vita ilitoka wapi. Hawezi. Lakini mama ataweza mlianza aje. Mbona hii vita?
We'll need to talk about that in that.
Yeah.
Kwa sababu
there's something.
Unaona vile wanacheka.
There's something they don't.
Yeah, kuna kitu mrejea tujui. We'll need to talk about that.
Sure.
Have you ever been in a place in your life where you have a false identity about yourself, but maybe because it's of the people around you, and the people that you see, umejekea false identity, and now you think this is you, this is how you're supposed to be.
I remember when I was young, my eyes are still very big. I start seeing me. I had a crisis, a little identity crisis, because I have big eyes And one of the teachers was telling me that I have eyes look like a snake eyes. Yes. That was the worst thing I've ever done in my life. I would really try to close my eyes for many years. Just laugh about it because I overcame. I went through therapy, and I'm out of that. I used to hate myself so much.
Unajua nacheka kwa sababu hata mimi niko na macho kubwa nikiwa. You know the people who say that, and especially if it's something that you can't change, it's not right. Because mimi nakumbuka nikiwanga primary school pia nilikuwa na macho kubwa, and then I was kanono kidogo when I was in primary school. So my English teacher, may he so rest in peace, but our English teacher, because we used to wear chiko unajua zile nguo zinakuanga ni skirt mbele but ni short nyuma. So kwa nenga weka naona ukuja hapa alafu nilikuwa na chapwa. Sana siwezi fanya kitu, siwezi nika lose weight jail. But I get. So how did you overcome that?
It took me years, so many years, because I had to prove with my performance.
Oh really?
Yeah, I had to be the best. So if you talk about my weakness, you are not forgetting that I've performed. So I used to work hard in school. Oh my goodness. Just to remove that connotation of my eyes.
For real?
It used to disturb me.
But it's good that you dealt with it in a good way.
A positive way.
In a positive way.
Yeah, some people deal with it in a negative way.
Yeah.
But I proved with academic.
Yeah. What would you tell someone who's struggling with identity?
Especially the body shaming.
Yeah.
There's a girl I'm doing counseling. She's big. She's very young at her 16. She's 16, but very big.
Yeah.
Oh my God, the girl doesn't want to see anybody. And she's in school. She's not eating. She's not drinking. She's really not. It's her genes.
Yeah.
So I would really tell someone, you are okay the way you are.
Yeah.
What would I have done to my eyes?
Okay.
At least for her, she would fast forever. Me, what would I do for my eyes?
Yeah.
Going to do they are big. Body shaming is very bad. It's a common thing. But love yourself.
Yeah.
Nobody will love you like you.
I think, as you've said, it starts with you.
Yeah.
It really starts with you.
So
you have to love yourself and make sure that you're comfortable in who you are.
Yeah.
Because if not,
you'll have it love.
Yeah. Hey, okay. I hear you. I'm just thinking about that because I remember how I also went through a bit of that. And maybe this is just about the people who surround these people. Kuna juna surround mtu mwenye akona issues na self-esteem. Maybe able to talk to them. If you're a parent to this person with self-esteem or a very close friend to them, what can you do?
Help them to love themselves. Especially if nowadays they think being slender is the fashion thing. Please let the child be.
Yeah.
Because what can you do if you are big? What can you do if you have big eyes? What can you do if you have big ears? What can you do if you don't have fingers? Love yourself the way you are.
Yeah. And
move on with life. And do your best.
Yeah.
In everything. Perform.
So I love
beat everything. Yeah.
And don't tackle that the wrong way.
No.
Because I know there are people who they'll try to tackle it in the wrong way, like not using drugs or taking alcohol to always be, the cheerleader.
I think the best way is performing.
Yeah.
If somebody called you a cow, prove to them you're not a cow. Do your best.
Yeah.
If somebody called you a name or did something that pulled you down, prove with your positive thinking. Do your best in whatever you're doing.
Yeah. Right now that you've told us that, what would you tell yourself if you'd meet your, say, the Form 2?
I was in primary, in fact.
In primary?
I was in primary, imagine.
Utamwambia nini? Kwanza hao watu wenye mnamwambia hivyo mtu mwenye ku primary school. If you're there and you do body shame people, let this be your last warning. Okay?
It's, when you're doing the body shaming, you also have some crisis. There's something you're hiding in yourself. Maybe you're not performing. Maybe you have a something.
So you're just projecting so that you won't look at you.
Yeah. You're removing what you have inside you. Your crisis, you're throwing to somebody else.
From
Please
the
don't.
abundance of the heart.
Yeah. So just do the best to the person near you.
Yeah.
Don't body shame. Don't pull people down.
Yeah.
Just do something better.
Okay.
That negative energy, you can turn it to positive energy. Paint our to the way they are.
Yeah.
We are created by God in His own image. Don't remove God mistake. Nimeona tu huko katikati. Nipende tu. Nikikuwa mfupi mrefu. It doesn't. Let's perform. Let's do something better.
Let's be good people.
Okay. Let's love one another.
So what would you tell this young girl called Patricia? In Primo.
Wow. Patricia, a good performer. You did your best. You have always been the best. Keep going on.
Yeah. Okay. For this young person who's going through identity issues because of their body, and they've had everything you're saying, but they still don't have the courage to love themselves. When I try kupata ile confidence in themselves, hawapati. What are the steps, or what can someone do to have to believe in themselves?
I think kuna watu nimekutana nao, they're very short and they feel intimidated by everybody. I think I'll tell them to do something to make them, even if you are short, to feel tall, do the best. Be the best. Whatever you are. I always think when you perform, people will not talk about other things. But when you are a non-performer, they will pull you by what you are. So let's talk about, let somebody talk about what you are doing, not what you are at the moment.
So be very good at what you do.
Yeah.
Okay. And I think that applies to everyone.
Yeah, you should be your best.
Be very good at what you do.
Yeah.
That's very important. There's he's a graphic designer, I think. We're talking about it the other day. This person, ukiona tu kazi yake on air, utajua ni yeye. Without even the logo, without him telling you in kazi yangu, utajua ni kazi yake. And I were talking to some graphic designers and you were telling them, you have to be very good at what you do, so that kazi yako yenyewe, it will speak for itself. Itajiongelea tu. I think that's very important.
Because if you prove by wording, it's not enough. So I think the best thing to prove someone or something is by performance.
I love that. Absolutely love that. So I think that has been it for today. I have learned so much.
Wow.
I have learned so much. I thought I had done research for this. Turns out I needed this conversation. So I know that you've also learned so much from this conversation. So what you would do, share the link so that other people will get to learn. Tumesema mambo ya identity crisis, sio ya young people peke yao, ni ya kila mtu. So it's very important for you to know that your neighbor, your friend, they have a place where wana need usaidizi pia. So ukiwatumia hii link, it will be a way of you helping them. Okay? So be a good person. Be very good at what you do. And we'd want you to tell us on the comment section, what have you learned on today's episode? Umelearn nini? But pia tuambie, tulisema tunataka kujua ni verse gani hiyo ndio una run nayo. Isikwe tu unajua uko na 100 favorite verses. But you don't have one that you've made it flesh, that this verse is mine and I'm running with it. So tuambie kwa comment section, which is that one verse that you truly love. So that other people will also get encouraged by those verses. That's all. Others, thank you so much for being here today. My name is Rachel Kahugo.
Patriciah Alex.
We will see you next week. God bless you.
Thank you.